Okay.
What up?
Okay.
What up?
We back. This week, let's get this money. Let's talk about sports. The We Get Drunk way. I want to welcome everybody. That's out there, and I want to introduce my co-host, the man of the hour, as we call him, my brother, the GOAT, Bad News Cruz. What's up, Bad News?
What up? What up, G-Man? How we doing, baby?
Not too good, Joey. All my teams are a disgrace. If you haven't noticed, I have renamed Zach Wilson to his new name, Sack Wilson, because he sacks himself.
Yes,
He's
he
the only
does.
he's the only quarterback that has made Joe Willie Namath call out the entire complete franchise. Well, we got the classic man in the house. We introduced the classic man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The classic man. Let's go. We got to get the classic man,
aka your bottle girl's favorite customer.
Absolutely. The hookah hustler, Coco, the classic man. What's going on, classic man? What you got going on this week? I was telling Joey, I was telling the folks out there that we stink. Every team that I like stinks. And we have renamed Zach Wilson to Sack Wilson. And
It fits him.
the man gave up in the pocket last week. I don't understand what happened. We lost again to the Patriots in an unacceptable way. We are changing the colors of the podcast from this disgusting green to something nicer. It's not going to be Yankee blue because they stink also.
What about Giant Blue?
Giant blue. We will change it to giant blue because you guys will get to it, but you guys still have a chance. And
we stink too. Too.
And who gave you a chance? The Arizona Cardinals, out of all teams. Unbelievable. But I'll throw it to you, Joey. You got the topics. Let's navigate through the world of sports.
Yep. Let's go to what everybody has been talking about, the football season. Let's talk about the New York Football Jets. What God. A Sunday did they have?
Ooh. Man. I mean,
I'll be honest. Joe, I'm not a betting guy. I don't do all of that. But when I do, I like to dabble, a little sprinkle here and there. I put a little sprinkle on some games, and guess which team? Just take a guess. Which team on my card messed up? Let's say a $300,000 payment I was supposed to get for FanDuel. You guess the team. I'll give you one try.
Hold on, let me think about it. The New York Jets. Oh, the New York Jets.
The Jets, Jets.
Brutal.
Oh, I'd be honest, I really thought that they were they had a chance against the Pats. I didn't like we've been saying all week, Mac Jones isn't all that good. And I said, as long as they can, Zach Wilson has a week of practice. I said maybe he can do something. That defense is really good. And like the great Artie Lang says, if a girl can't fuck you, the Jets certainly will.
Well, that tells you all you need to know. I am going to throw this to the classic man, the hookah hustler, Coco, the classic man.
The bottle girl's favorite customer.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Big tipper, big spender.
Big tipper, big spender. Well, I don't know what we're talking about. My internet was acting crazy because
we're talking about your favorite team.
Look at this kid over here.
The Jets.
Wait. What we were talking about? I don't know. I don't know what we were talking about there. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think the
No.
classic man follows USFL football, because that's what we play in XFL football, because that is exactly what we play. So I'm just gonna put the classic man on the big screen here and let him go. Let him go. Go ahead.
It's over with. Zach Wilson needs to get out of here. That's it. Plain and simple.
Oh, wow.
Joe Willie said it. He's done. They need to trade him, release him, do something. He is not the guy. We got to go with somebody else because it looks it. And I saw a play. I forgot who it was. Jalen Hurts. He was about to get sacked, and he was just going through these the offensive linemen and everybody, and his receiver wasn't even open. He made him open, and he caught that touchdown. So this is what you got to do in the NFL. You got to get your guys open.
It's called a real quarterback. In the NFL, you're not going to get these open windows like in college. You're not going to get these wide open windows where the guy, you see him open and then get the ball to him. You got to throw guys open in the NFL.
Yep.
And how you don't throw the ball to Garrett Wilson numerous times a game is unbelievable, bro. The guy was out there roasting and toasting against a great cornerback. That Gonzalez kid, of course, he's Puerto Rican. We're gonna cap for him.
We gotta big him up, baby.
Yeah, we got a cap for him here. Whoever doesn't, I know he's on the Patriots. Hopefully, he'll be on the Jets at some point. But we cap him.
I can't root for him.
I'm not rooting for him. I'm not rooting for him, but I'm not rooting against him either. I'm not gonna do that. I can't do it. My people come first, baby. But
he gets out that jersey. We go.
Yeah, of course. We hate him. But look, man, not throwing the ball to Garrett Wilson.
Nope.
When he's open in the middle of the field, on that last drive, he misses them completely. He throws the ball out of bounds the first snap.
Yep.
Misses. He throws the ball to TJ Conklin. No, sorry, a screen to I think it was Dalvin Cook. Correct me. I don't have the screen. I don't have the plays in front of me. Then he misses Garrett Wilson when he was wide open in the middle of the field. And this is just the last drive. Then on 4th and 10, he throws a screen for 2 yards to the tight end.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Is that more of your offensive coordinator's fault? That's what I've been saying in the chat.
There were guys open.
Because they didn't call that. Exactly.
Yeah.
They didn't call that. Yeah, they didn't call that.
He didn't call that play.
They just that's always there. That's always there. That check down's always there. But his thing is he lost in how many downs? What he thought it was down still. Get it? Oh, he messed up. He's been messing up since one put up. That's it. And he moved and he sat.
I can't really hear Eric. He's cutting out.
Can't really hear Eric. Your connection keeps going in and out. Tell Xavier to get off the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, tell him to get off the Wi-Fi.
Playing SuperCard.
So I'll throw it to Joey because Joey's not a Jets fan and he might see things more objectively than Eric and I and Franklin would and Tebow. Guys, everyone, Tebow is he'll be late. He's doing some things with family things. He'll be in about 20 minutes, hopefully. Franklin will try to join in from his phone. But you see, we didn't bring him up first. We brought up Tebow because he's usually never late. Yeah,
the other guy is usually always late.
And last week, I can't cap. Last week, I went out to a little event and I got caught on the George Washington Bridge for 4 hours. 4. Never ever again. I will never ever go to see no lady in the Bronx ever again. It's a wrap. I only go to see the Yankees.
You should stay out the Bronx only if you're going to watch a Yankee game.
Yep, she fine as hell, but I ain't never going over there again, ever. Until she calls me late at night. Then I'm right over.
That's when the traffic's empty, baby.
Yeah, traffic is empty, baby. Don't worry. I don't got a podcast at 2 a.m. Call me then. Anyway, that's for the Patreon. Anyway, Tebow just put his update. He'll be here soon. He's pissed off about the Jets.
Who is it? I'm not a Jet fan, and I'm angry. I'm more angry because you have an opportunity to get a quarterback, and you don't go out and get him. You sign Travis Simeon or whatever his name is, and for what? He's not all that good anyway. I mean, he's better than Zach Wilson, but he's not all that better. Why? And then why do you have these roster spots for these guys that don't play? I mean, come on, it makes no sense. It's like Cashman is running the Jets right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's just as bad. I mean, they lie all week about Dwayne Brown. That's fine. The offensive line gave him some time this week. They looked okay. I mean, this isn't going to be the Washington Redskins offensive line, from the late 80s, mid 80s to late 80s. They're not the Hogs. They're not going to do that kind of stuff. But if they're serviceable, the guy had, in some plays, he had over 5 seconds to throw the ball, and he can't do anything with it. Nothing.
You don't get that in NFL, man.
And you know what's crazy? Not to change subjects and talk about different teams, but the Giants played the 49ers. Brock Purdy was throwing the ball out of his hand in 2.9 seconds against the Giants. 2.9 seconds.
That goes to show you that Brock.
Tell me if Zach Wilson had more than 5 seconds to try to get the ball out of his hand, he couldn't. Brock Purdy, the last pick in the draft, compared to your first round pick, can't do that. Come on, there has to be something wrong there.
It's beyond first round pick. He was the second pick in the draft. That draft is looking real bad right now, and that hurts because the only reason we even had the second pick, this is how inept this franchise is. The only reason we had the second pick of the draft is because we kept Adam Gase as the coach when we didn't even need to. We should have tanked completely and got Trevor Lawrence. How stupid and awful is this franchise?
Yeah.
Just awful, bro. They don't do anything right. They can't even lose right. Second, this is ridiculous. So the open plays throughout the game, he doesn't make any open play. He doesn't throw the ball. God forbid he throws a go route. God forbid they throw a go route down the field. The only go route they threw was the Hail Mary at the end. That was about it. To get a pass. And we almost had it if Randall Cobb wasn't dead. Unfortunately, we have a guy that's 9,000 years old that's playing that we don't really. He was there for Aaron Rodgers. Let's call it what it is.
Collecting a check. He's collecting a check.
Yeah, no cap. The guy was there for Aaron Rodgers. He's Aaron Rodgers' buddy. Now, instead of playing Mecole Hardman or even Gibson, right? Play somebody else instead of putting Randall Cobb in there. He's not making any plays.
Yeah.
On one play, he got blown up on a block, which we only got 2 yards on. Where if he blocks that guy, we get 15 yards out of it. And let's be honest, in that Patriots game, if Stevenson doesn't drop 2 wide open passes, they win, bro. They win going away, and they missed 2 field goals.
That's even more crazy because I was watching the game and I was saying to myself, the Pats could be blowing the Jets out. Pause. And they're not. It's fucking amazing.
So and again, all of that stuff, and you to take a safety when there are 2 guys in front of you, just dump it off. The last thing you could do is take a safety and take a safety there. The punter, the Morstead kicks a tremendous kick, and the defense gets the ball back twice to win the game.
He must be sleeping in that quarterback room. He has to be because he's not learning shit.
Yeah, twice, guys.
It's
and
horrible.
doesn't do nothing. Eric, take it away. What else? What else you got from this game? I
It's
mean,
just hey, no, our defense is playing good. You know, we there every single game we're there. It's just we cannot. It's every time we get the ball off, it's 3-and-out no matter what. No matter what. So the defense has to rest real fast because it's gonna be a 3-and-out. So they're gonna be on the field, you know, be exhausted, get exhausted, and those plays that you said against the Patriots is gonna happen with the Kansas City Chiefs, and that's gonna be touchdown all day. We're gonna lose like 30-0, like Franklin said.
It's gonna be on again. This is what this franchise does on a Sunday night, national television. Go into the Chiefs are gonna come in here, and that stadium is gonna be 80% Chiefs fans, and they are going to embarrass this team again.
But let's be honest. I think it has something to do with that stadium because the other team in that stadium wasn't all that good either on Thursday. That Thursday night game, I had to watch. I had to watch that game. I had to watch. Okay, we don't have. Okay, I understand what you're gonna say, but come on. I know it was a short week, but we have no Barkley. We over here. You got Daniel Jones. You just gave him all that money. You know, Matt Breida had 4 carries. I mean, come on. That game, it looked like he couldn't do anything.
Daniel Jones was trying. He was giving the ball to Waller, and Waller missed that big open play.
Yeah, you know, he sure did.
Giving the ball to receivers.
Waller's got to catch that ball, Joe. He's got to catch that ball. That's a drive.
The receiver.
Yeah, that is a drive that could have taken 5 more minutes off the clock. The problem is your defense. Got to get 5 minutes off the clock.
No lie, my defense has been making me go crazy because at least there must have been 4 or 5 third downs that I was saying to myself, all right, we could stop them here. There was one play on 3rd and 15 where I was saying to myself, why are they playing so back? It's 3rd and 15. Try to get the stop. What did they do? They throw the ball to, like a little screen to Christian McCaffrey. He got 17. And I was saying to myself, but why are you not there? Why? There's no one there.
It's not the back end of your defense. They're not great. Joey, send a letter or a memo or skywriting to Leonard Williams that the season started. He can go on ahead and make a play. He has all the permission in the world to make a play. Dexter Lawrence is double and triple team. This guy got to make plays.
I don't get like
got to make plays.
Then I don't know if it's me or if it's Wink that his defense his defensive schemes are not good for defensive ends because where's Kayvon Thibodeau? It's like you need to come up big. These games you need to come up big.
Absolutely,
and he hasn't.
Those guys gotta introduce themselves to the 2023 season. They gotta play. They have to come in and start making plays. The only guy making plays on your team right now is Dexter Lawrence and Daniel Jones. That's it.
Yep.
Oh, you can't forget my linebacker Mitch McFadden's actually played a pretty good game.
He played great against Kittle. No doubt.
That's another thing that the Giants, for me as a Giant fan, I'll tell you what, every year it drives me nuts is the Giants have a chance to go and change this and they never do. Get a fucking linebacker who can cover a tight end. Every year I got every tight end going crazy on me. I had the guy from Dallas who at the time nobody knew about having 100 yards against us. Oh my God. If I had a wire, I would have choked myself right now because I'm so angry.
So Joey, I'll make you feel a little bit better. Ooh, at least you get beat by real tight ends. On Sunday, the Jets get beat by a guy I have never heard of. And this is the same old story. We get beat by this guy. What was his name? Eric, if you could, I don't know, Smith or something like that. Last year, we get beat by another tight end that was slow as molasses and the Detroit tight end, right? He ran. Can we tackle the tight ends?
Yeah.
I mean, pause. We know how to deal with tight ends here in this show, but the Giants and the Jets can't. You know, and I'm gonna make. I made a list. I made a list here. Back to Zach Wilson. I made a list. I happen to have time this week. I happen to have time. So T-Bone's in the house. Let's go.
And
Whatever,
here before Franklin. Who would have guessed?
And I'm gonna throw it to T-Bone after this. But look at this list I made. Okay. Since I've been a Jets fan since 1980, these are my quarterbacks, guys. These are my quarterbacks. You want to feel better? The first quarterback I ever saw play for the Jets, Richard Todd. Who? Richard Todd from Alabama. Didn't do much of anything. Did take us to AFC Championship game. Got destroyed. Anyway, the next two quarterbacks, Pat Ryan, Ken O'Brien. Do I need to say anything? Ken O'Brien was a decent quarterback, but we picked him before Dan Marino. That's a joke. That's a joke.
We won a championship with Dan Marino because he didn't win one.
I don't know. At least we would have been entertained, Eric.
I know. I understand.
Ken O'Brien.
We always have bad luck, so he probably would have got hurt.
He would have died in a trucking accident. You know,
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
He would have choked at on a chalupa or something like that. I don't know. So Ken O'Brien, Pat Ryan. Then we went from Ken O'Brien to one season we had Ken O'Brien, Tony Eason, and Kyle Mackey. Give me a break.
Wait, you're talking about the one and only Kyle Mackey?
Kyle Mackey. So yes, Kyle Mackey, Tony Eason, a throwaway from the New England Patriots organization, an absolute bum, a guy that got destroyed against the Chicago Bears in 1985. They destroyed him, but he went to the Super Bowl and they got murdered. The up and coming guy, Browning Nagel, and Ken O'Brien for the 1992 season. Browning Nagel and Ken O'Brien. Then we got rid of Ken O'Brien and we upgraded. We got a guy that was an AFC MVP with a high-powered offense, Sam Weish offense for the Cincinnati Bengals. Boomer Esiason.
Ooh.
Oh boy, Boomer Esiason. So one year we had Boomer Esiason. The next year we had Boomer Esiason and Jack Trudeau. He sounds like a bad painter that sells you watercolors at 40 Deuce. Horrible. The next season, Boomer Esiason and Bubby Brister.
That's really a football player. You just picking up random names in the yellow pages.
When I throw it to Tebow, I think Bubby Brister served us drinks at the Turkey's Nest. I swear to God. Okay, the next season after that, we go big time, guys. We go big time. We get Bill Parcells. Everything's gonna change, guys. Everything. The Jets are back. We're gonna make big changes. We sign Neil O'Donnell. Neil O'Donnell gets hurt.
Rosie O'Donnell's cousin?
Rosie or whoever he is, he sucked. He was terrible, coming off a terrible loss, right, in the Super Bowl against the Cowboys, right? Horrible. He was a horrible player. Threw 3 interceptions in the Super Bowl. What do the Jets do? Give him a big time contract. You can't make it up. He throws 3 interceptions in the Super Bowl to the same guy. We give him a contract, a $40 million contract. You can't make it up, guys. We reward garbage, right? We got Neil O'Donnell, Glenn Foley, and Frank Reich that season.
That's the coach of the Colts right now, right?
Yes. So he's the coach. He's the only guy. He had that miracle game against the Tennessee Titans when he was with the Buffalo Bills, but that's about it. And the next year, we had Glenn Foley, the original number 4, Glenn Foley, garbage. Then we go back to Neil O'Donnell and Glenn Foley. Horrible. Parcells had enough. Get rid of these guys. I don't want to see them anymore. We bring in the Vinny, the V-Man. Great move. V-Man, Glenn Foley. Great season.
Achilles.
Yep, 1998. Keyshawn, Wayne Corbett, Curtis Martin, Vinny Testaverde, let's effing go. A good defense. Mo Lewis. I mean, we're talking real Jet football. We're right there, leading at halftime against the Denver Broncos. Then guys that never fumble, Keith Byers, Curtis Martin, now start fumbling the ball, and we lose after halftime. We spit it up in Mile High Stadium. But still, great season. So next season, we're ready. We are ready, guys. Ready to fire off. Ready. First game of the season, we play the Atlanta Falcons. Vinny blows out his entire Achilles. So, yep. So who do we get that season? Rick Meyer. Rick Meyer is absolute garbage. Another number 2 pick in the draft from Notre Dame. He stunk. And then we put in my roommate, Ray Lucas, my guy, and we almost.
He was
made
really
it to
your roommate?
Yes, he was. He was. So, Harrison, New Jersey boy, Ray Lucas.
A lot of mouthwashes being drunk that night.
I'm not saying anything. That's for the Patreon. A lot of good times. A lot of good times. Not a lot of studying, guys. Not a lot of studying going on in that dorm. Just gotta say. Then Vinny comes back. He's immobile. He's terrible in 2000. Parcells is out. The rest is history. We get lucky. Parcells makes some moves. Make some moves in the draft. We get Chad Pennington. That year in 2000, Marshall. I didn't put the year in here. So yeah, in 2000, I think 2002 and 2003, we had Chad Pennington and Vinny. And then in 2004, we had Chad Pennington and Quincy Carter. Who? That's all you need to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Then he had nice earrings, though. He had nice earrings.
And everything went to crap in 2005, and we started Brooks Bollinger. This guy sounds like he makes suits for Macy's. Brooks Bollinger. He's not Brooks Brothers. He's Brooks Bollinger, the knockoff version. You know, when you get those suits. Yeah, when you get those suits, you get 3 of them for $99 with the tie and the handkerchief.
Cheap suits.
Cheap suits. They fit like they fit like you put drapes on. It's unbelievable. Brooks Bollinger, Vinny Testaverde, and Chad Pennington that season because Chad got hurt. Chad comes back. Then it's Chad Pennington and Kellen Clemens. Then we make the move for Brett Favre. We already know how that ended. It started off great. The number 4, Brett Favre. Me and Tebow were at the stadium when he was the quarterback. We were rooting hard for him. Then he died. Then he died. We get rid of him. He goes to Minnesota and goes to then starts throwing touchdowns all over the place. It's disgusting. This is how disgusting this is. Then after that, we lose everything. We lose completely, and we make trades and this, that, and the other, and we get Mark Sanchez. That season, we get Mark Sanchez and Kellen Clemens.
That's
okay. Number 3 in the draft. Let's go. Mark Sanchez out of USC. Good looking dude, can throw the ball deep, got a little wiggle to him. This, that. Oh, he knows how to play for pause. He got a little wiggle to him in the pocket. Pause. So, so we have
and people's asses.
Hey, I didn't say it, Mark. You my guy, but we know you might be. You know, we're in New York. We know about the club scene, and people know. People know about you. Just allegedly.
The glizzy gobbler.
Allegedly. Then we have Mark Sanchez and Kellen Clemens during that season because Mark Sanchez, I think, missed 1 game. He got banged up. Pause. And then he came. Kelly, I was gonna say he came. Kellen Clemens came in for 1 game. Pause. Another pause. Oh man. And
we gotta get a pause button. I swear to God.
I think that was year 2009 when he was the rookie. He came in as a rookie that year. Then 2010, 2011, you already know we cooking with Mark Sanchez. Cooking. 2 AFC championship games. We looking great. The Jets are back. Rex Ryan. We own this town. The Giants out. It doesn't matter that you won a Super Bowl in 2009. That was a Jets town. Everybody knew it. Everybody This is what made a lot of these young Bucks Jets fans. The Rex Ryan years. We are cooking. All of a sudden, we get rid of Mike Tannenbaum. We bring in John Idzik. Oh my God! As the general manager, he doesn't do anything to help Mark Sanchez. No kind of players around him. He's throwing to guys like Clowney, Chaz Schillens. Garbage. Absolute garbage. No running game. Even though we had Sean Green, at that point he was already shot. The tail end of Mark Sanchez, year when he got hurt, we bring in Mark Sanchez. We have Mark Sanchez and Greg McElroy, a guy that right now is calling games on TV. Horrible. After that, we draft. Yeah, he is I think he's an ACC guy. He might be an ACC guy. Yeah. I know he's an ESPN guy, so who knows? They'll put him anywhere. Who cares? Then we pick in the second round of the draft, Geno Smith.
I'm out of here, guys.
That's Eric's boy.
I know that the classic man's favorite. I knew he was gonna bail out as soon as he heard it. Eugene Smith Jr.
Giant legend, Geno Smith.
AKA Geno Smith, a man that right now is in the top 5 in quarterback rating. Right now in the NFL today, he's in the top 5 in quarterback rating. Just hung. His offense has averaged 30 points a game this season. 30. Couldn't play for the Jets. Couldn't play for the Jets. Got knocked out, broken jaw, because he owed a guy $600 for a plane ticket, and then he tried to showboat him, and that dude was about that life and wasn't playing. IK and Impali dropped his ass for $600 because you know what? Yeah, you better pay your bill, boy. Plain and simple. He wasn't about that life. He tried to showboat him, and he got dropped.
That's it.
You gotta start hanging around with Tebow, and Tebow would have made sure he got not dropped.
Well,
if he said fuck that, knock him out.
If he would have spent any time in Bushwick and was born and raised there, you better pay your debts, or you're gonna get embarrassed. So, and never ever touch somebody else's beer. Never ever do that.
Get slapped. You get slapped.
You get slapped in front of the whole block. Anyway, Geno Smith, Michael Vick, Ryan Fitzpatrick, the statistically the greatest quarterback in Jets history. This is how bad the Jets have been. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Smartest.
Yeah, I mean he went to what, Harvard? Yeah, whatever.
From Harvard.
Yeah, Harvard. Well, his Harvard education didn't stop him from throwing an interception against the Bills the last game of the season, and we missed the playoffs. That cock. And yeah, then we had Ryan Fitzpatrick, then Bryce Petty, and Geno Smith that year. The next year we had Bryce Petty and Josh McCown. We stunk. We back to being garbage again. We get another high draft pick. Who do we get? Another stud young guy, the big time player from USC. Another USC quarterback, because we can't get enough of those. Right? We've had so much luck with that with guys from USC. Sam IC Ghost Darnold.
Oh, I thought I saw Ghost.
You put Sam Darnold on the team with no players around him, zero talent, no wide receivers, no running backs, nothing. Hey, go out there, kid. Go win us some games. He gets destroyed destroyed his career. Sam Darnold, Josh McCown, and then the last season that Sam Darnold was here, after he got the mononucleosis from making out with some traga in a club somewhere. Luke Falk, and our new savior, Trevor Siemian, who lasted one drive for the Jets before Garrett on the Cleveland Browns broke his whole entire leg and got rid of him. And then we bring in Luke Falk. You see a trend here, guys? Do people see the pattern? I hope they see the pattern. because I'm taking you down memory lane. And this
we
is
went
why,
down the rabbit hole. We're
Yeah.
all the way down that shit.
and this is why I go to therapy. I'm gonna go to therapy for the next 40 years of my life because I can't shake these demons. On Sundays I wake up like a guy that got dropped off from Vietnam. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
PTSD.
The Jets are on! Oh my God! I need anti-anxiety pills, antidepressants, uppers, downers. Even the psychiatrist can't make up her mind. She gives me uppers and downers. I don't know which ones to take. I take them both. I'm up and down. Sam Darnold, then Zach Wilson, Mike White, Joe Flacco. Again, Zach Wilson, Mike White, Joe Flacco. Now this year, Zach Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Trevor Siemian. Guys, people ask why I look young. It's because time doesn't change for me. This is always the same
You're
time.
stuck in a time loop.
This
is why T-Bone doesn't get old. He doesn't get old because it's
the
still,
T-Bone special.
Yeah, it's still the same time. He's still teenager T-Bone.
Don't make your elbows.
It's always the same thing. The classic man never changes. Nothing ever changes. He's still the same young.
Except Hennessy from Florida.
That's it.
Except Hennessy from Florida. He still stays young because it's always the same. Always the same. This is the New York Jets, guys. I just brought you guys some history.
Oh, I got you.
Take it away.
But it's some good history.
That was some good note taking. I'll tell you right now. You showed that.
Wipe my tears.
This is what you was doing in Rucker. I see, taking all those notes and everything.
I certainly wasn't doing homework. I can tell you that. I can tell you that much.
Oh my God.
So yeah, take it away, guys. I mean, we could wrap this up with the Jets. It's over with. Like Eric said, it's over with. This really, I mean, if we get embarrassed on Sunday, I'm thinking about doing a live stream, and hopefully people just so we could watch the game. It's 8:00 at night. Ain't really nothing else to really do.
Oh, it's an 8:00 game.
Save yourself from misery. We're gonna get embarrassed.
If
there
it's
you
an
go.
8:00 game,
I'm gonna throw it to Tebow.
I could put the camera while I'm laying in bed with my underwears watching the Jets.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
We'll get a few fans. I'll tell you right now.
When Paco El Largo is in the chat, Joey, you're gonna ask Paco El Palalanga. Paco El Palo Largo is gonna be in the chat, and he's gonna try to talk to Joey while he's in his skivvies. Becky might not like that.
No, then that's when the camera turns off.
So, Bone, what you brought up? What's gonna happen on what you believe is gonna happen on Sunday? You gave up on them. You gave up on them on Sunday. This past Sunday, you had enough.
That's the game. I would listen to the texts. I like it. Don't make point. I couldn't watch it. I was trying to find a way to watch it. I like, you know what? Don't make no sense. But then I saw the highlights. I was like, damn, that's embarrassing, bro.
The low lights. We had no highlights.
Guy
so
got himself on the floor. He went to go to throw a pass, and then he held it, and then he let it go. Got blocked.
Horrible.
Then that tells you a lot. You got to make a change with that quarterback. Like Joe Namath said, he let it all out. The franchise don't want to win. The owner don't want to win. He don't care. He just want to fill up the seats. That's the way I see it.
He's going to be filled with sheep fans Sunday. No, that was.
Yep. Our tickets are
Taylor Swift is going to be buying a lot of those seats.
Yeah, our seats are already sold. Already sold, and I got over ticket price. So she's made a difference. She's made it help my pocket. Last week's tickets I sold them for less because nobody wanted those
Taylor
tickets.
Swift song in my life.
Neither can I.
To my head.
Have no idea.
Me neither.
And
so Eric,
to me, I don't even think she's all that good looking.
That boatload of money that she got, boy, will make her good looking like this. that boatload of cash, boy. Let me tell you, especially with these broke ass hoes walking around out here, crazy. I went to a girl's house the other day. She had a pile of clothes, in every room. In every room. I was like, yo, you can't. I mean, you didn't even try to like hide this shit. Like, really? You had a pile of clothes in every room, girl. Damn.
You don't want to be you.
Yeah. Well, I still hung out, baby. I still hung out.
That's the G. That's the G.
I didn't care. As usual, I didn't care. I just made sure I wasn't being followed when I left those projects. That's it. That's all I can say. White stone, baby. White stone.
You want to talk about this week's games? Let's see what we got.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Joe, right. you take it from here. I just wanted to give the Jets history. That's it. Right.
So Thursday Night Football, we got Detroit and Green Bay. Jordan Love is very surprising a lot of people, man.
Yeah, Detroit defense though. I'm telling you, Detroit defense is gonna lock them up. I got you. I'm telling you right now. I believe so.
Jordan Love came back and win. He helped them win that game.
I know that the Lions defense is really good, man. They're gonna get to him, and once they get to him, he's not.
But it's at Lambeau. Remember, it's at Lambeau.
I understand, but it doesn't matter. Like Jonathan says, Lions. Like Cuto Pass says.
Johnny Parlay.
Lions winning that. I'm telling you, Lions are gonna win that game.
Okay. Shout out to Jonathan. He gives me Rutgers therapy every Saturday. That was a terrible loss on Saturday, but we
was it at least three. Was it against Michigan?
No, yep. It was against Michigan, and we held our own in the first half. But then Michigan said, "Oh, who are these guys again? It's Rutgers." and they're at home. We got mauled in the second half. Anyway,
not to talk about to Jonathan's team, Atlanta, surprising 3-0.
Hey,
they're playing against Jacksonville.
The only one in the chat here said they were going to be good.
Yeah, that we both made predictions. All of us made predictions on our team, and all of us said, "I'm not gonna lie." I said the Giants would be 3-0 right now. You guys said Super Bowl bound.
Hey, but we can't even start with our team because we lost our quarterback. So it's over with. I would think it's over with. So forget it.
Jonathan was the only one who said his team, and they're 3-0, but they're playing against Jacksonville.
They're 3-0, or they're 2-1. I thought the Lions lost this weekend, didn't they? I don't know. I didn't keep up with that, but they might be 2-1. Either way.
Oh, they might be 2-1. Yeah, you're right.
Either way,
but they're playing against Jacksonville, but they're going all the way to England to go play that game. I really can't stand those games, 9:00 game. But I don't know. I like Jacksonville, but this year it's not really. I don't think they're really They haven't gotten everything together. I like what Atlanta's doing. They're surprising people. So my pick. I think I will go Atlanta this week.
Oh, stay away from Atlanta, man. Stay away from Atlanta.
You calling me a jinx now?
Yeah, you wasn't thinking about Atlanta, before now because you see them how they playing. When I said they were pretty good defensively and their offense is going to be running all over the field.
Oh, you're trying to defend your favorite cousin right now? Relax.
No, I'm not trying to defend them, but I'm just telling facts, because I've seen how they look. They look pretty good.
Just for that, I'm going Jacksonville, and that's my lock of the week.
Oh, lock of the week! Oh, the lock of the week!
Don't push me into a corner. I bite.
Oh, the first game is the lock of the week. That's a first. The first game. Holy hell! Okay, damn.
He pushed me too much.
Jesus
then you got
Christ.
Miami at Buffalo. Buffalo. This is going to be a really good game. And I've been saying it for the longest. He got the tribal tattoo MVP season. Tua.
No one cares. I
can't. I know his last name.
Denver's ass. 70. What was it? 70 what?
70 to 24 or something like that. It was disgusting.
They made that game look easy, bro. I was watching that game.
70 to 24 and something 70 to 24, and they could have scored more. They took it easy on them.
Yeah, they took out everybody.
And Mike White throwing 70-yard bombs to Robbie Chosen, aka Robbie Anderson.
Thanks to Justin for taking the running back out of the claim wire in our fantasy league.
I nobody ever heard
I swear
of.
to God, Justin was right next to me. I'll punch him right in the face. So upset. He took him real quick.
A guy that nobody's ever heard from.
Well, we 0-3. Me and him are 0-3. So we got to get somebody on our team to win.
Oh, I'm playing Justin this week. Justin, I love you. You know that, right? But you're going down, son.
He gave me a W. Oh, he gave me a W.
That's a good game, man. But I'm not gonna watch
and it's
that
a
game.
1:00 game.
I'm not watching that game.
I would think that game should get flexed and make it an 8:00 game.
That's fine. I would love that. That would be
a good national television game, you know.
I would love that. I don't want to get embarrassed.
We did this because we had Aaron Rodgers. That's the only reason why they put us on that Sunday night.
Yeah, but can't you start flexing games?
No,
you can't.
Too early for that.
Too early. Yeah, too early. Well, Franklin's in the house.
I would have it ASAP.
With 15 minutes left into the podcast, guess who has arrived?
Like
they say, better than.
And guess where he's at? Still in the basement.
This is where my office is. First
office.
Your mic is working, Joey.
You're like Tommy from Martin. I go to work. This is my office. Sure, guy.
Go ahead, Franklin. Go ahead.
Denver and Chicago.
Oh wow, that's the poo-poo platter. Jesus Christ,
that's a horrible game. Can I say a tie? Can I pick a tie?
Hey, you're more than welcome to.
Because Justin Fields look like he can't do nothing right, and Russell Wilson looked like I think he scored more points at church than he does on Sundays than playing fucking football.
Can I ask this question? What's the over/under on Russell Wilson's wife breaking out on him now that she's with a losing quarterback? I give it.
She's going back to future.
I give it 6 months. She's going back to the streets.
Yep. She's gonna go buy a pair of Gucci flip flops.
Yep. She's going back to the streets, boy. I mean,
that's a horrible game. I don't even know how to. I really
can
don't.
skip
I
down.
think that's a tie. Baltimore at Cleveland.
Baltimore at Cleveland. Cleveland, man, Cleveland.
They're surprising people.
Yeah.
They got a decent quarterback. You know, Deshaun Watson's not bad. Everybody swears he's bad. He's pretty good, man.
He was a top 3 quarterback when he was, before that whole situation.
Exactly.
So he was getting high. He just had to get adjusted.
Happy endings. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there.
And Elijah Moore, ex-Jet, obviously, is stepping up. He's stepping up for that team, man. He's really making some plays for them and becoming a threat for them.
He has a quarterback.
Well, that helps. That helps.
Baltimore, to me, it's like that Zay Flowers kid is really good. Him and Mark Andrews, good combination. But other than that, who else on that team does anything?
I don't like Lamar Jackson to do anything. He is the most overrated quarterback I've ever seen in my life. He is not good. He had plenty of opportunity last week against the Colts to win that game and did absolutely zero. I know they got screwed by.
You got to give credit to the defense too. You can't just say he bumming it up too, because the defense was pretty good.
I'm not saying he's bumming it up. I'm just saying he did have plays to make. He had plays to make.
But there was a lot of it is not his fault. It was a lot of drops. A lot of drops.
Okay, that's fine, Joey. Again, $25 million a year. Can you make a play against the Colts? You can't tell me that we're going to break down plays in the fourth quarter. There are 3 other quarters where I saw him miss guys by 15 yards.
Yeah.
Make a play. I'm not asking for much from a guy that's getting paid $25 million a year, and everyone keeps telling me that he's great. But when I look at him on tape, I don't see great. I don't think
nobody here thinks he's great. I don't think
not nobody here, but everybody in the media. Lamar Jackson. I don't see it. I don't see it on tape. I just don't.
Yeah.
Then we got Cincinnati and Tennessee.
I don't trust Lamar Jackson with my money. No. Not betting for him at all.
Nope, me neither. All right. Cincinnati, Tennessee. I got Cincinnati. Cincinnati
Easy.
showed. I see that they coming back together. They're coming back to form right there. Cincinnati.
Well, the whole reason why they haven't been doing good is because Burrows is hurt. If Burrows can actually get healthy, that can actually they could, you know. But like Franklin said, they always start 0-3, and they started 0-3 last year, and they went deep into the playoffs.
Yeah.
The problem is Joe Burrow is not going to be healthy this year, guys. That calf is
never gonna be.
Yeah, he's not going to be healthy. But Tennessee scored 3 last week. 3 in the modern NFL.
They have Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, but that's no mistake. They have what's his name? They have Derrick Henry.
I'm telling you, Derrick Henry's on the downhill. He's downhill. I don't know.
Franklin said he was shot.
DeAndre Hopkins. They signed DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins. Look who his quarterback is. He's getting double teamed off every route. That's what you got to do. There's nobody else.
There's nobody else.
The line.
So you can't blame Tannehill then. If he
exactly, that's what I'm trying to
say. Bro, I've
say.
seen the whole game. Eric, I know you don't watch all the game. Bro, I have money on these games. I see him miss people 30 yards out. I see him miss.
Okay, but do you see what's coming after him? Right?
Yeah, but no, with protection when he has time. He's missing.
I understand.
He's missing. He's missing,
guys. You got the guy.
When he does, he misses them by a mile. I'm telling you.
Eric, he's getting 9 guys in the box.
Exactly.
You getting 9 guys in the box. You have to make plays with 9 guys in the box.
I'll send you the tape. He's missing people.
He can't hit DeAndre Hopkins when there's 9 people in the box.
He did.
Yeah, and Dion made a crazy catch. I can show you tape that he just misses DeAndre Hopkins.
Show me tape then. I want to see you show me tape.
I'll send you the YouTube clips.
You got 9 in the box coming after you, bro. What you gonna do? You gotta get rid of it quick.
Bro, you're making excuses for him. Stop, bro.
I'm not making excuses.
It's just you just come in and you're saying that he's a bum.
He's a bum.
He's a
bum.
Watch your guy on Sundays.
Our guy should not be in the league. I don't want to talk about the Jets. We wasted enough time on the Jets. We know he shouldn't be in the league.
He's not an NFL quarterback. Yeah, Ryan Tannehill is a bad NFL starter. Zach Wilson is not a playable guy in the NFL.
Tennessee doesn't want to spend money. Why do you think they didn't go after Jimmy G? They don't have the money, bro.
Don't
bring up Jimmy G because Jimmy G is not all that better.
He's winning this game.
He just looks good.
Tennessee is not winning this game. Tennessee is not winning this game.
They win this game.
No way, Eric. No way. They cannot win this game.
We will watch them.
Yo, let me know. We got a little hundred on that. They're not winning that game.
Okay.
The next game is the LA Rams and the Colts. Colts have been surprising people, even without their starting quarterback.
I like the Rams.
Quarterback last week, Minshew.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Minshew. Good. He played good.
I like the Rams.
But I like the Rams too because I'm thinking Richardson might come back this week, and I don't think he'll be ready to fight the Rams defense because that Rams defense is pretty good still.
Yeah, they are pretty
good.
They're
pretty good.
They still got Donald in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Well, they got good. They have very good. They have very good. They still have very good corners. They have good safeties. They still
almost
good
beat
defense.
the Bengals. If the Bengals didn't, did you see Matthew Stafford? He was getting smacked up. They couldn't hold up the line. That's different.
No, it's
not. Different.
No, it's not.
The Bengals have a real defense.
That's the same thing. The
Bengals have a real defense.
Okay.
Eric, if you watch the film,
you want to compare Matthew Stafford to Ryan Tannehill?
I'm not comparing them. I'm comparing to them that he's getting blitzed.
He has a better line. He has a better line. The Bengals 9 is crazy.
I can tell you. I can tell you that Matthew Stafford is much better, and Ryan Tannehill was
1,000%.
And Ryan Tannehill was just missing guys. He was just missing guys. He's missing guys, and Derrick Henry is not helping. Derrick Henry is not helping.
But you got to understand though. You got 9 in the box. You can't run the ball with 9 in the box either. Hello. You got 9 in the box when he's throwing the ball, and you got
Eric in one play he misses Derrick Henry by 15 yards on a screen.
You got 300-pound guys coming after you.
Oh my God, this guy loves making
trying to throw the ball.
Stop. Next game.
I'm
Tampa Bay.
It's the same thing. If you look at it, Daniel Jones too. When he gets pressured, what happens to him?
That's to every quarterback. You make adjustments. You move up in the line. That's
Okay,
everybody. Next game. We're not gonna waste time talking about Ryan Tannehill on this podcast. Let's move on.
Exactly.
Let's move on.
My point exactly.
Tampa Bay against New Orleans. New Orleans might not. They might not have Derek Carr.
I got
Took
Tampa
a big
Bay.
hit. They had to take him to a hospital.
They got
Tampa Bay.
Kamara back. I got New
That
Orleans.
bum. He's been watched for 3 years. Kamara back. Look at the numbers.
Who's gonna be
That
the
guy's been
quarterback?
James Winston.
Winston.
What?
Into machine. Into machine.
Right. Bringing those
Into
down.
machine.
Huh?
Next game.
Oh well, relax,
That
Baker.
come over here,
Relax.
he running things now because he
Relax.
come he think
He's on the clock. He's on the clock.
Yeah,
You got somewhere to go?
Yeah.
No, we
go, baby.
We
got
got a
a
real
family.
estate meeting. I'm sorry.
Guys, we probably have to go 10 minutes a little bit later, because we got to cover Canelo and Charlo. That's a must.
Right, so we got Washington and Philly.
Oh God, Philly. That's easy money. Easy money.
But man, I don't like the way that they're doing that, man. They're
still working.
That seems like that quarterback sneak shit. It seems illegal because the defense can't do that. They can't go behind another defensive player and push. Pause.
Well, they're doing. It's not. It should be illegal, but it's in the game right now. It's in the Patriots do it.
The NFL wants to score points, so he's a business.
No lie, Jalen Hurts. Devontae Smith. Thank you for missing the fucking touchdown that game. I could have won this week in fantasy.
The only team that doesn't do that is the Jets, because the Jets never get a quarterback sneak ever.
But why would you do a quarterback sneak with a 5'10" guy, 150 pounds? Tell me.
It's who we have. I don't know, Eric.
Then go and play soccer then.
He's the guy we wasted a number 2 pick on the draft with that guy.
Just not to even cut you off. Remember, Franklin wanted him. Minnesota against Carolina.
Oh God. I would say Minnesota, but man, they stink.
I have a feeling that he's gonna throw 6,000 yards this year and be 0-17. I have a feeling he'll be the first quarterback to do it.
So you go with Carolina.
I think the Vikings will win and cover. I really do. I don't see it with the Panthers.
Oh, that means we gotta bet again.
Yeah, that's true. Go against. But I think the Vikings will win and cover. Oh boy, these are bad games this week, guys. Bad.
Pittsburgh.
They're well coached.
As long as they don't start Najee Harris.
He's terrible.
Because he stinks. He is the slowest fast guy in the world. He makes Brett Gardner look fast.
He's so slow. I mean, Dalvin Cook is faster than him, and Dalvin Cook died 2 weeks ago. So
he's still on your team?
Yeah, he's so bad.
I gotta get what's his name? CJ Stroud in Houston.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's been doing pretty good. I give it to him. He's been battling.
He's been good. Yeah,
they should have won last week. But
they did win last week.
They did win. They won their first game.
They won. Yeah.
Yeah, they D'Amico Ryans won his first win as a head coach. We got the Las Vegas Raiders against LA Chargers.
No Jimmy G, guys. No Jimmy G this week.
No Jimmy G?
No, out with a concussion.
Give me the Chargers.
That's my quarterback.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say, anybody has Jimmy G. Adjust.
Shit, that's my quarterback.
That's my quarterback.
Adjust your. It didn't help those terrible interceptions he threw on Monday. Those were disgusting.
Horrible. He was throwing it up.
I would pick the Chargers if they could stay healthy, but they can't stay healthy. Everybody always getting fucking hurt on that team.
I would pick his thing though.
I would pick the Chargers, but man, the Chargers coach is one of the worst coaches I've ever seen in my life. Horrible coach. Horrible. He should be fired on the field. He's so bad. That going for it on 4th down last week in the middle of the field is a fireable offense. That is fireable right there on the field.
The Axe Madden. He always presses Axe Madden when he's in the game.
Terrible.
Horrible.
He's using the ass Madden on the PS2. He doesn't have the next gen and ass Madden. Jesus Christ! Some of the things that guy does, bro.
The New England Patriots against the Dallas Cowboys.
Move on to the next game.
Yeah,
No one
I won't
cares.
even answer that.
Yeah,
Don't answer
I
that.
won't answer that.
I don't talk about those teams.
Arizona against the San Francisco 49ers.
That's another one we can skip because everybody's picking the 49ers.
Yeah.
No,
Easy,
you know what? Let's go Cardinals.
You on your own with that one. You on your own. There's no shot. That's a no.
Just got his jersey in the team shop.
Finally, right?
He just got his jersey in the team shop. I'm going with the Cardinals, baby.
That's a no shot
Celebrate.
game. That's a no shot game.
You want to talk about the Sunday night football game, or you want to skip that one?
We can skip
What's
that.
the point? I mean, we can skip that.
We can skip
what's
that
the point?
Hey.
I mean, unless Franklin didn't get to talk about the Jets, so we could throw it to the Jets. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to talk about, really.
I'm picking Taylor Swift and the over.
We just gotta think. We gotta think how embarrassing is this Sunday night game gonna be for us?
It might be in history.
It might be in history. It might be.
I just say that.
Monday night.
Monday night. Seattle.
You already know.
Geno Smith, baby.
Is it still Jet Life Stadium or is Giant Stadium?
Just burn it down. I don't care anymore.
Giant Stadium. Stop it.
You know what? I don't think the Giants are good playing at Seattle, but it's at home. As long as they can get a run game, I think the Giants might have a chance. But I'll be honest, I don't think they will win. I'll be honest.
You got to win that game.
Fuck Geno.
We have to because we're gonna have tough games after that. I think we play Buffalo. You know,
you got to win that game. That's a must win.
We got to win that game. But my luck. I'm gonna tell you my superstition. When the fucking Giants play on TV and I get to sit down and watch it, we lose. Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
We have the same thing.
My luck. That's why
you have the winner in that department right here. Anytime I watch the Jets, and I don't miss a game, boy. Oh my God,
horrible. Just horrible. Just horrible.
40-0.
I got the Giants. I don't. Dad, you drove 300 yards.
I got the Giants too in that game. I think the Giants will shorten the game plan. I believe it. I think the Giants will shorten the game plan. I think Waller will learn how to catch again.
With me, man. He's doing this on purpose.
The reverse.
He's doing this on purpose, man. Gary, I thought we were brothers, man.
The reverse.
Throw some holy water on the TV.
Oh my! I swear to God, my TV's been going in and out. So I'm probably gonna throw some holy water on it.
Jesus Christ!
Eagles by a touchdown. I mean, Seahawks by a touchdown. Easy money.
Easy money.
Seahawks by a touchdown.
Nobody asked you though. Nobody asked you.
Nobody.
I
swear to God. Before we talk about this fight, everybody keeps no lie. I've been getting text messages. I've been getting like mad emails about this. We really need to set this up. Eric, Franklin, I have so many people that got money on Eric. We need to get this going.
I'm ready.
Put it in the ring.
Well, that'll be our first. We get WGD Productions fight promotion. We will promote that. We'll have it in McCarran Park.
Sponsored by fucking the Turkey's Nest.
Yeah, sponsored by the Turkey's Nest. Street fights by WGD Productions.
I could see Eric like Dolph Lundgren. If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. As long as you guys are not,
he's gonna go for a henny shot.
As long as you guys are not like Sylvester Stallone and Apollo Creed are running in the water together in Rocky IV.
Eric can't swim. Sorry, Eric can't swim.
I can swim.
I think he did that in Colombia.
He can't swim. Eric can't swim.
It's complicated. I can swim.
He
can't swim. He can't swim.
He can float. He can float.
He needs a floaty.
Wait. I'm gonna help you out, Eric. According to the classic man, he could swim It's just when he can't touch the bottom, he gets nervous.
Then you go to baby style. You start floating backwards. That's it. And you good.
That's what happens when I'm drinking. When I get to the bottom, I get nervous. I gotta get some more. Can't get to the bottom.
Johnny Parlays got Oregon as a lock.
Oh,
Johnny
who they playing? Who they playing?
It don't matter. He said it's a lock.
Franklin's corner.
He's in Franklin's corner. See, Jonathan, that's why nobody likes you, man.
Oh man, Jonathan.
Let's talk about real boxing though. This Saturday.
How you predict the fight, Franklin? That's your boy. How you see it?
I see it a dominant performance.
You don't even sound convincing right there.
Because I've told you this. I've told you this from the beginning.
It's not us. No, it's not.
Joey, this is not Miguel Cotto. This is not Felix Trinidad. This is not.
Because those are winners.
This is not Edgar Balain. This is Canelo, the undisputed king of boxing.
What's Canelo's game plan for this week? What's his game plan?
He's gonna go to the body and finish him. Win by knockout. Put the money on it. But you got a little bit of money. Easy money, Canelo by knockout. It won't go the distance.
Even sparring with guys bigger than Charlo.
That's good.
This whole camp. So
he's gonna. So a little tip for y'all. He's gonna annihilate this guy, and then he's gonna call out. He's gonna call out your boy Benavidez.
Call him out. He's gonna get knocked. He's gonna get knocked out.
There's a big rumor that Showtime. All their coins is on this. So the next fight is going to be Canelo versus Benavidez. Showtime might be done with boxing.
Yeah. I told you that. I told you guys that.
Showtime
that's going
might
to Amazon.
Be done. It might be
going to
Amazon splitting up with Apple. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be Amazon.
But I
told you that's going to be Canelo Productions. I told y'all that about a year ago. That's what happened. So
Canelo to the body.
That's already signed, sealed, and delivered. Canelo's going to be the richest boxer ever after that deal is signed. That's a $500 million deal. Easy.
Listen, Canelo's going to counter and knock out Jermell Charlo.
What round?
He's going to win with a counter. I want to say 8 to 9. 8 to 9 rounds. Done.
Boom. What do you think will counter that? Well, how can Charlo counter what Canelo's going to do? Because Canelo's going to counter punch. What can Charlo do?
His strength, which is his jab, throw combos, and get out the way. That's what he could do.
You know what the problem is? Charlo doesn't like to get out the way. He likes to go. And now Canelo's smoke him.
I mean, you could try in the first couple of rounds, but after that, if it ain't working, you got to come up with another plan.
Yeah, you got to have a plan B. I expect Charlo to come out hard. He has a lot to prove. People saying, yo, you shouldn't be in the ring with him. You only got it because your brother is not fighting, et cetera, et cetera. But I got Canelo by knockout, honestly. I don't even think it's going to be close. I think, Canelo always first, second round, you're going to see Charlo try to jab and they're going to go back and forth. Canelo's going to head movement and then just counter and finish him.
So Canelo doesn't, but the thing is with Canelo is that he doesn't do great against guys that are pure, that are really good with their jab. That's the one thing.
The flat footed. And so I guess that's with the jabs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the big thing, Franklin. He's got to change up his game plan too, because he's not that slick of a fighter, especially with pure jabbers, guys that know how to jab. He has to change up his game too. He just can't sit there. He can't just sit there and just take jabs to the face all night.
He won't. He's gonna counter, and body to the counter, and he's gonna finish him up top. Bang.
Now, how much upset would you be if he did lose?
I'm not a person. I'm not the classic man or Joey. I don't believe in jinxes. I don't believe in hypothetical what if this happens? When it happens, you'll get my response. But I don't live my life like that. Oh, what if this?
Let me ask. So
I don't believe in what if.
I gotta follow up with a question. You say you will answer back. Usually your answer back usually takes weeks. Yes. Well, this time when you show up and if Canelo happens to lose, and you come out of your depression, will you answer the same week, or will
I
we
will
have to
make
wait
a
couple
live
months?
on We Get Drunk podcast.
He's
I will
gonna
get
do
online.
another.
Book
Saturday
it, Joey.
night. I will be
Clip
He's
it
online
gonna
up,
at
do
that
Joey.
another like the Mets and disappear.
No, I didn't disappear. I took it like a man. I'm not bad news
Boy.
Cruz. Oh, believe every night. Or believe text message. Believe emoji. Believe
Yo,
what?
No, first of all, let's
That's
be
what I'm
honest.
believing.
Because when that happened, you deleted all your accounts and you did not talk to us at all.
2 weeks.
Exactly.
It was a tough time for me at that time. It was a tough time.
Tough time.
Well, we didn't get to the baseball. We're gonna have to get to the baseball next season when the season's, officially over. But Joey Bad News Cruz has to make an appearance, and maybe Bad News Cashman makes an appearance. And if the Jets continue to lose, Robert Saleh, the head coach of the Jets, may make an appearance on this podcast.
He'll
He
take
may
over
make
for
an
Frank.
He's looking for a job. He's looking for a job.
Yes, he may make an appearance on this podcast. He might come in clown makeup, because after this week's press conference, that was a joke. But we got to answer for Joey has to answer. Bad News Cashman has to answer for the take where he wanted to get rid of Garrett Cole for a salary dump.
There was problems with my connection that week. So I didn't mean to say Garrett Cole. It was another name.
Not a good take.
But Gary don't like him, so you're on the same page.
Exactly.
Right
Now Gary's like, well, that's our Cy Young. I love him.
No.
We were the only ones talking about Garrett Cole.
Ace did he put up numbers this year?
No, Gary was like, that's our Joker. That's our Joker.
I'm not a fan of his. I just give him credit where credit is due. He's a good 1A or 2 starter. We still need a top-notch starter.
I know we're over the limit.
When we're on at the game, you cheer for him.
Yes, he was.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. It was more because of the ladies in the crowd. It was more for the ladies.
He's gonna pitch a complete game today. He's gonna pitch a complete game today to close it out to win that Cy Young.
Seal the deal on that Cy Young.
If we score, if we ever score. It takes us 7.
We got 6
We
runs.
got 6 runs. Judge hit 2 home runs.
Tonight?
Judge hit 2 home runs.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
After that performance last night.
I know we're over the limit, but real quick, can I just say Juan Soto is going to be a Yankee next year. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
Have a good night.
Here comes the capping, everyone. Here comes the capping.
It's going to happen. I'll tell you everything next week.
We didn't even talk about Dame Lillard going to the Bucks.
Cares? Who cares?
We got a lot.
Another super team. Thank God he didn't go with LeBron. That's it.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
While the Knicks just sit there and just we'll just sell tickets to the slow people for millions of dollars and get them excited for another player.
Who did you guys gave a 4-year deal to? Some guy named Vanderbilt. Who's that guy? You signed him off the streets.
Y'all not going to the
finals.
Y'all not going to the finals.
Let's not be you cannot have this conversation. You're going for Brooklyn Nets.
I don't care. That's my team. I'm repping my team no matter what.
Seahawks is Nets. Seahawks is Nets.
The Seahawks is Nets.
Brooklyn Nets.
No.
Stop it.
See the American Dream Mall Nets. Please don't put. Please, they're not real. They're not a real Brooklyn squad. So
guys, stay tuned. Saturday night, Canelo Álvarez will be undisputed.
Okay, live stream on Sunday. Jets 8:00. We're just gonna watch the game. It's gonna be a miserable experience. Don't come for the content. Come for Joey laying in bed. He said he's gonna be in his skivvies. That's all I gotta say.
With Modelo's in hand.
And when Pablo Palalanga comes into the chat, it's really on.
Take it easy, fellas. Have a good night.
Later, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
We get drunk. We love you guys. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody out there.
Juan Soto to the Yankees.
See y'all next week.
Canelo.
Bye.